Well, hi there. You've got Woodsong again. I'm back for another Woodsong Tarot reading. It's the beginning of the week. Today is, what is today? Is it the 11th? Something like that. Anyway, September the 11th. So I'd like to be able to start you off with a reading for this week. I do have two things I wanted to mention first, though. One, with all of my extended free time I now have that I'm retired, I've actually started reading for one of the psychic lines today. So if you're ever on Bitwine, Bitwine, just do a search for Woodsong and you'll find me out there if you'd like to chat a little bit or even have a reading. I'd be grateful to hear from you. Also, in addition to that, I'm now starting to offer personal readings again. If you go to my website at woodsongtarot.com, you'll find a link that will go ahead and you can go ahead and schedule a private reading with me if you'd like to. I can do those either by email or I can record a video, kind of like I'm doing here, and post it in a private area where you can refer to it. So in either case, if you're interested in that type of option, I'd love to hear from you. Let's go ahead and jump into this week's reading. Again, I pulled 3 cards, and we're going to see how they, what kind of things they have to say to us. First card suggests something you might want to think about right now, and it is the 6 of Swords. Now, if you've ever watched an old black and white movie where maybe there's a gypsy fortune teller, and she pulls a card, and then she looks at the person and says, you will be taking a trip over water. This is the card she pulled. Doesn't mean you're going to be taking a trip over water, but it does suggest moving from a known state to an unknown state, taking something new that maybe you're not familiar with. Now, if you've ever done that, taken a new job or moved to a new apartment or, maybe joined a club with a new set of friends that you don't know yet, it's kind of an unsettling feeling because you're wondering, oh, geez, this is going to work out for me okay. And the answer is, yeah, sure, it's more than likely going to work out for you okay because you've done this type of thing before and you know what to do to make it work. So it does suggest making a type of step. Now, if you look at this card, there's this ghostly image right next to the side of the person who is making this trip. Some people, this suggests that, this means that you do have a companion with you, someone who's along to help you feel better. Whether you feel this is an angel, standing beside you, or maybe you feel that this is just the good thoughts of the people who care about you. Maybe they're not present, but they do care about you. But all of these type of things support you in making that sort of change, looking into a new endeavor. Let's take a look and see where this might be heading. And we have a reverse 2 of Swords, and I'm going to upright it so you can see it a little better. Okay, now a 2 of Swords is about choices. Okay, probably a difficult choice, one that, what do I do? Well, I'm not sure what to do type of thing. Now, if you think about it, whenever you're faced with a difficult choice, what do most people normally do? They postpone the choice. They put it off. They avoid it. They say, oh, well, let me think about it some more. Well, I'll work on it tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do, so I need more time to analyze it. Well, you know what? When you do that, you're actually making a choice, because you're committing yourself to a course of action by not making the choice. So whenever you're in this situation, and the reversal suggests it might be that type of thing where you have something that's difficult you need to think about and you just don't know what to do and you're reluctant to go ahead and take a choice. And the reason we're reluctant to do that is because we don't want to make a bad choice. We don't want to make the wrong decision. Well, the real truth is that there's no such thing as wrong choices. There's just choices. It's what you do after you make the choice that determines whether it's good or bad. If you jump into a bad situation, you can always jump back out again. If you jump into a difficult situation, you can always work at it and might find yourself very enthralled when you find out that, gee, I can make this work. I didn't realize I had it in me. So just remember, don't avoid those difficult choices. You can make them and you can take control of them. What do we see at the end here? Another reversal. And this is the reversed 6 of Pentacles. Now, to me, this is the most intriguing card in the deck, because it means 2 totally different things at the same time. Here we have an image of a man, prosperous man, and he's giving out charity. He's giving out alms to needy people. He's feeling pretty good about it. He's saying, I'm glad that I had this bounty and I'm able to share it with other people. That's one side of the card, one message from the card. The other message is, you see all those hands reaching from the bottom? What are those people thinking? Are they thinking, wow, what a swell guy this is because he's helping us out? Or are they thinking, it's not fair, he should give more? It's not fair that he has all of this stuff and we don't have anything. We don't like him because of that. So it's two totally opposed meanings on the same card at the same time. And the key is, which meaning do you need to go along with? Which person do you want to be? Okay. Now me, I tend to want to be the positive person rather than the negative person, but maybe that negative person resounds in you somehow a little bit. So let's go back, and I'm going to go ahead and upright this card so we can see all of them better. And when we put them together, what do we get? You might find yourself in a situation where you're contemplating whether or not to make some sort of change. And that might be a little scary. Maybe it's an opportunity. You don't know whether you should go into the opportunity. Maybe you want to decide if you want to explore if there are opportunities for you, but you're not sure if you should do that. The Two of Swords suggests that, if you don't take control of this thing, you might find yourself on a course that you can't change. You might find yourself on a roller coaster heading downhill, and you don't have control over where it goes. So take control of the situation. Even though it's scary, even though it's risky, if you're in control, at least you can help determine where you end out at. Finally, where do you end out at? Do you want to end out in a better position where you're going to be able to do what you can for people? Or do you want to end out in a position where you're going to have to rely on others to help you out? And this might help you decide what type of decisions you want to make when you're facing them. And that is about it for this particular reading. I do thank you for your time. If you're watching on YouTube and want to post give me a little plus sign, that'd be great. If you have any comments, I'd love to hear them. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that subscriber link, and you'll get notifications about these readings when they happen. If you're looking at it on the blog, I'd love to hear some comments from you. And you can also subscribe to my mailing list from the blog, and again, I'll let you know. You'll receive notifications. In fact, I'll actually send you the reading. The only key is, for some reason on the blog, it doesn't send the link to the YouTube video, so I'm including the link in the text of the blog itself, so you can go ahead and get to it. And that is about it. Again, I'm now doing personal readings and would love to hear from you. So that's about all. Y'all have a great week, and I'll be talking to you later. Take care.